The whole point is for you to be independently minded, have a goal, a purpose, a principle-oriented approach to trading. So that way you know what you're doing, when you're going to do it, why you're going to do it, or why you're not going to do it. But a terrible thing occurs in the beginning, is where you waste a lot of time. And that time wasting can be based on following failed logic from failed mentors that don't have the evidence to show what they can anticipate in price action presenting itself in real time in all different time frames, which is why I do a lot of the teaching methodologies that I do. I use a lot of lower time frame charts, so that way there's a lot of examples. There's lots of examples, and it also teaches you to go in and not waste your time burning candlesticks needlessly. Because think about how much time from the very first day you started contemplating being a trader. You would look at these candlesticks on the chart and try to figure out what it means to you, like a scrying mirror. And you're looking at it, trying to get some kind of vision from it. Something's going to materialize, like hieroglyphics suddenly will make sense to you. Maybe you've read books. Maybe you looked at PDF files that's been circulated around the internet. Maybe you've watched YouTube videos from other mentors, other approaches to trading, and you've dabbled, not really made an attempt to trade with it or learn it, but you've dabbled with it, looked around and see, does it really get your gears going? Do you feel inspired by the methodology or the things that would be otherwise taught by the teacher, the method, or whatever it is that you're trying to do in trading? There's a lot of time wasted in the beginning doing those types of things. And unfortunately, that is a needful thing. It is a very, very needful thing. You have to do that. You have to allow yourself some time to figure out what direction you're going to go in. There's going to be lots of those opportunities to follow something that looks shiny and new, something that looks interesting, innovative, colorful. But really, if it doesn't really stick its hooks into you and really latch onto you and not let you go, it isn't for you. And that's how you know you found what it is that you should be doing, whether it be the PD array that I teach or a model that someone else is teaching you, or if they have something they sell. If it really resonates with you and it puts its hooks in you and you just cannot get away from it, it just keeps drawing you back, then it's just a matter of time that you have to invest to do very well with it, because something subconsciously resonates with that. And the uncertainty or the time required for you to get good at it is the uncomfortable, uncertainty of not warming up to the idea entirely. Wasting your time looking at drama-based content, whether it be things like on TV, like news. News is a terrible thing to watch. Worrying about other people's opinions about you, what you're doing, trying to compete with other people, trying to get the attention, the clout type thing. All those things are terrible time wasters. And negative thinking, toxic negative thinking. If you do a lot of that, what'll happen is over time, your mind will literally filter out any positive thing or any evidence to the contrary, because you'll be more prone to side with the negative view. That's a main staple of brainwashing. If you constantly are fed something that is untrue over and over and over and over again, and if you stay around that, eventually you'll submit to it and you'll believe it. Which is why I always bitch slap all these people out here, and the list is growing smaller each day now. But they'll say that this stuff doesn't work that you're learning. They'll say that I don't trade with a real account when it's right there in front of your faces. They'll say that I won't call the market before it happens. I do. They'll say that there's nobody making money with smart money concepts, and they're all over the place being interviewed, showing receipts of withdrawals and payouts, proving their executions. Like, at some point, if you listen to toxicity, You'll believe it because you need it to be that way, because it'll justify your own inability to stick with a process to learn it for yourself, or your own failures. But you look around in our community, there's people popping up every single week that are brand new, and they have done the things they were instructed to do, and they protected their attention span from bullshit, drama, time-wasting, vampiric things that this world will come at you with through social media, TV, movies, friendships, opinions, your family's opinions, the people you work with, Carl. All of those things will be an impediment on your perception about what it is that you should be focused on right now. Because you're trying to burn those candlesticks faster than they're intended to burn. You know what I'm talking about. You're looking at that 15-minute candlestick, and it feels like a lifetime. You want it to reach your take profit. And you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you can't stand it. Your whole model's based on a 15-minute chart. But you'll drop down to a 1-minute chart, which you've never looked at before. You're not even interested in it, even though I show examples of me doing it precisely. My students do it. But you're not comfortable in that time frame. But you'll bend your rules to go down to a 1-minute chart because it seems faster.